Today I'm going to show you guys how to finish up and finalize your Photoshop self-portrait. So you need to have it open. This is where I've gotten so far. I have my layers over here. I've got about 4 layers so far. I'd really like y'all to have like a minimum of 10 layers. Try to get close to that mark would be great. If you don't see your layers over here like this, go up to the window, click on it, slide on over to workspace, and then go to photography. And that is a nice workspace for you. That way you can see what you're doing over here. I have my layer. I want to add another layer, so I don't think I have enough. So I'm going to go up here and go to File, Open, and I'm going to, mine are all nicely organized in my folder for my self-portrait here. And I'm going to click on my flowers, and I'm going to open them. They've already been selected with the magic lasso. And so then I'm going to go to Move, and I'm going to click on them, hold it, drag it, and drop it onto my canvas, and then I can get out of that. But they're really little. I need them to be bigger. So I need to be on the right layer, and I need to go to Edit, Transform, Scale, and then I can make them bigger. And then I'm going to put them right here. Great. It looks a little pixely. It's fine. Click on it. It resolves that issue just like that. Great. But I have a problem. My puppy always has to be front and center. And these flowers are in her way. I want her to be in the front. So I'm going to click on the layer that my puppy is. I'm going to click on her. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to drag it in front of the flowers. And now she's where she's supposed to be. Great. I would like you to include a text box. So you go over here to T. You grab this like this and make you a box. You're going to have some weird language up here. Just delete that out. You can go up to this little color box here and click on it, and you can click a color here on the spectrum here, or you can take your mouse over this and you can click on any of these little places, and you can get, I'm going to pick this flower of the sunflower and click on it, and that's what color it is, and do that. Great. Before I type, I want to click on this, and you have all of these really cool fonts that you can pick from. Since I'm in outer space, I picked the alien font. Then I'm going to write my name like that. I'm going to go here and just make that just fit it out. If I go too far, it'll disappear. Come back, and now there's room. Click the check mark. Maybe I want to make it have an arc. I can click on that. There's the arc. I can play with, it can go this way or this way. So you're not stuck with just having it straight across if you don't want. But then it's, oh my gosh, I have to make sure it's on the right layer. I'm going to go back to Move, and I'm going to bring it into here. If I want to make it not so thick, I want to be a little more transparent, I can click on opacity, and I can ghost that in. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like the way that looks. Once I am satisfied with my composition here, I like that. I need to literally like glue my layers together. I'm going to, first I'm going to show you how to duplicate a layer. Maybe I want more flowers like this. I could go to my flowers, right click it, duplicate that layer. Okay, now watch what happens. I can click on that, and I have 2. But then I don't really like that. That's just too many flowers. I can right click that and I can delete it. Yes, go away. I don't want you. There you go. Now we're back. I'm going to go to layer. I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I'm going to go to flatten. And watch what happens over here on the left. It just goes all to one layer. So there's some things that you can do when you flatten this. One of them is to add shadows, so it looks like my dog is actually like sitting down. There is gravity on this planet, so we need to look like there's a shadow. So click on this hand tool here, right click. There's 3 tools that show up. Dodge tool will lighten things, burn tool will make it darker, and the sponge tool will literally like sponge color in. It's really cool. But we're going to do burn today. You can play with the tones up here, the exposure, and then you can go like this around here. Do you see how it's making a shadow? Here, she's casting shadows, so it kind of anchors her to the ground. If you had something like a pasture or something out there and you put something out there, you want to definitely work on the shadows. It just makes it more realistic. Okay, have that. Maybe I want some more flowers, but I don't want that many flowers. I can go to the stamp tool, right click. I'm going to clone it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clone it. I need to make this a little bit bigger. A little bit. You have to be real easy. Sometimes it'll get way too big. I'm going to pick this flower. It looks like I'm picking my shirt, doesn't it? I'm going to go over here. I have to alt click. You see the target? Click on it. And look at this. Boom. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click this one. Click, alt click, click. And I can make a bunch of those. I like that. A lot. Okay. I think I'm good. I like it. I need to save it and I need to get it to Miss Class for a grade. This is how it goes. You're going to, it's all flat. I only have one layer. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to save as. This is very important. Save to your computer. Hopefully you have a file for it. I want to put self-portrait final. Final. And then this is where a lot of kids miss. They'll get it to and they're like, oh, you didn't finish it out. See, it says save as type. It is in a Photoshop document. Only people who have Photoshop can read it. But I want you to be able to send it in an email, a text message, anything like that. So you're going to have to change the type. You're going to click over here on the drop-down menu. You're going to hit the first JPEG in the list, JPEG, first one. Click on that. And then you'll save it. Yes, that's fine. I had to. There we go. Just say yes, yes, yes. I'm going to minimize it. I'm going to check and make sure that I have it before I exit out. Self-portrait final. I think this might be it. And now it looks like any other picture that I have in my photos. Like that. So that's kind of cool. Your last step, so that you get a grade for this, is to go to Teams. I have loaded an assignment for you in there. Let's go to 8th period. And then go to your assignments tab. It loaded today. And it's here. You will have one that looks like this. You'll have the assignment. It will say add work. There'll be a little plus sign. You click on that. You go back to your folder and select it. And then you turn in the assignment to me. And then you are officially done with this project.